You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. I cannot wait for New York Knicks basketball to be back. If you're excited, hit that thumbs up icon. In today's show, though, I just wanted to chop it up with a couple of subscribers and just answer questions heading into the second half of the season. My guy, Marcus, what's up, bro? Dream Knicks starting lineup during playoff time. For me, it's just the starting lineup that you had prior to all the injuries. Jalen Brunson, Donte DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Isaiah Hartenstein. I would want Isaiah Hartenstein to start. Even if Mitchell Robinson is healthy for me, I still want him to come off the bench. But that Hartenstein, Randle, Anunoby, DiVincenzo, and Brunson 5, when it came to net rating, they were number 1 in the NBA from January 1st when OG Anunoby made his debut to when he inevitably got hurt. That's the starting lineup for me. And I know the next question is, what is this closing lineup going to be? And that's going to differ from game to game and situation to situation. You know, Tibbs is a guy that loves Josh Hart, and he's probably going to put him in a lot of closing lineups. But he also got Bogdanovic with a little bit more size and that catch and shoot ability, as well as DiVincenzo. It'll be interesting to see how Tibbs plays his cards down the stretch of games. But when it comes to starting lineup, Brunson, Chenzo, OG, Randle, and Hartenstein, that's the starting 5 for me. Levi's the best. What's up, bro? What star do you think will have the best chance to request a trade this offseason, and what is the trade package? It's a really good question, man. I've heard some stuff that maybe the New Orleans Pelicans are going to have to decide between Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, so I'd keep my eyes on that. Look, if the Phoenix Suns collapse, maybe you're looking at a guy like Devin Booker. Maybe you are looking at a guy like Mikal Bridges with Brooklyn. They just fired their coach. Maybe he doesn't like the coach. Next year would be the second to last year on his contract. You're getting awfully close to him being on the last year of that deal. You're always going to talk about Joel Embiid with the New York Knicks due to his CAA ties. I'm sure you once again will be talking about DeJounte Murray. Those are some of the names that I'm going to be keeping my eye on. My guy, Baptiste, what's up, OG? Let's take best case scenario, and our roster is fully healthy for the playoffs. Do you think this is a title contender? And if not, what are we missing? Mad love and congrats on your success. Carl, we love you, man. All right, best case scenario, the Knicks are a number 2 or 3 seed. Let's go 3 seed. And you're fully healthy? I think the Knicks can win the East. I really, really do. That's best case scenario there, right? That's if Robinson's fully healthy and Anunoby comes back fully healthy and Randle comes back fully healthy and Hartenstein's able to play through that Achilles injury. And best case scenario is Julius Randle, regular season Randle, shows up in the postseason and plays basketball the way that he knows how to. Because if he does what he's done in the playoffs this year, the New York Knicks are not going to have that much success. The facts are the facts. The Knicks need Julius Randle to be special. They really, really do. So I'll say it again. If you're healthy and you're a 2 or 3 seed and regular season Randle, all-pro or all-NBA, multi-time all-star, multi-time all-NBA shows up, yeah, you can win the East. I truly, truly do believe that. Show him some love. Let's get the good vibes going right now. We cannot afford for Randle to not show up in the playoffs. So let's show him some love. Type those 30s and let's go Knicks. Johnson, what's up, man? Marsh, are you worried about the Cavs? They got shooters now. They absolutely are a better basketball team than last year, but they've somewhat switched their identity. Last year in the regular season, they were looked at as one of the best defensive teams in this league. And like the Knicks, they've been battling with injury issues of their own. Garland's missed a lot of time. Mobley's missed a lot of time, but they're back at full strength. For me, though, I still don't think they're a good matchup for us, meaning they would not like to play us. They don't have anyone in their starting lineup that can guard Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson absolutely dominated last year on the glass. And then you bring back Hartenstein, who's gotten better. Yes, they have more shooters. There used to be a Coro in that short porch, camping out and shooting threes. Now it's guys on their team who are much better, like Max Strus and Niang, and those guys can shoot. But they've changed their identity. They used to be a drag-it-out type of team that beat you on defense. Now they're an offensive team, and I believe Tom Thibodeau in any series against J.B. Bickerstaff will be the best head coach. And I think that goes a long way. Am I worried? No, but I see them. I recognize them. And maybe it's not 5 this year. Maybe we just beat them in 6. G5 Weez, what up, man? If Randle has a good playoff run and JB doesn't or has a mediocre playoff run, do you run it back or trade one? If Randle has a good playoff run, he is on this team next year. If JB has a good playoff run, he is on this team next. A bad playoff run, he's on this team next year. No matter what, Brunson, you're not trading Brunson. No, I'm not doing that. But Randle, let's say Randle struggles, then I think you have to kind of look that way. But if Randle has a good playoff run, and for whatever reason Brunson struggles, yeah, I would run it back. Or maybe you could. Maybe Randall's turned the corner at that point, and there's no reason to even trade him. Maybe you look to upgrade there, sell him while his value's high. But, man, I just don't see a world where JB has a bad playoff run. He's just too clutch, too calm, too cool. I don't see that happening, brother. But I would say if this played out like this, I would run it back. Make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, and Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. It's daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. It's a lot of fun. It's easy. It's exciting. And there's so many different sports that you can play. They've got NFL, they've got NBA, they've got college football, NHL, college basketball, March Madness right around the corner, soccer, PGA, and so much more. Check them out. Win yourself some money. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. I'll make sure all that information is clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. My guy Fabian Williams, what's happening, bro? Do you think Klay Thompson is a good pickup this offseason? I wouldn't hate it, but he's not at the top of my list. And honestly, I don't even know how it would really happen. It would have to be a sign and trade, and that means I'd have to give up something for him. And where's he going to play? DiVincenzo is a better player than him at this point. I'd probably pass on Klay Thompson. Mary Beth, we need to get everyone healthy and full strength before the playoffs. If that happens, finals, here we come. This team fully healthy is really, really good, guys. It really, really is. Yeah, if you're healthy, you've got an opportunity to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, if not win that. In my opinion, how you win the East is you get healthy. Randle's productive. You avoid the 4th or 5th seed. Your shooters need to make shots. And Jalen Brunson's got to be Jalen Brunson. Go be great. Go be the best player on the floor like you were in both of the playoff series last year. I have no fear that Brunson will do that. This team is special, but it's all health dependent. That's like any team in this league. If the New York Knicks are not healthy, none of it matters. They got to be healthy. You don't want to be limping into the playoffs. What up, G5? Who is more vulnerable in playoffs, starters or bench contributors? You always hear everyone always say it. Role players play better at home, and we saw that last year. R.J. Barrett, I don't even like calling him a role player, but he was much better at home than he was on the road. Emmanuel quickly struggled throughout. Grimes struggled throughout. Vulnerable, I'd say the bench and your role players, but like you could also make the case that it's your starters, right? Because they play more minutes. It's just all dependent on 30. I know I continue to come back to that, but I can't unsee what I've seen in 3 playoff series. I'm going to say, though, bench players, because if the Knicks role players play well, they're going to be in a really, really good spot. Asia, what's up? Jacob Toppin should have been in the finals with Mac McClung. Yeah, dunk contest stinks. The Jalen Brown dunk where he dunked it and then covered his eyes after he already dunked it, and he thought he was so cool with the left-handed glove, like he just kind of stinks. Yeah. How about we stop? If we're just going to put G Leaguers in the dunk contest, let's just get professional dunkers. Like, we watch the dunk contest to see the best of the best in the NBA do it. Shout out to LeBron James for ruining the dunk contest. All the greats before LeBron, they did the dunk contest. And, he took that from us as well. So, yeah, there's that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We'll be live on the channel Thursday night for the Knicks' first game back from the All-Star break, and we'll be live Saturday for Knicks Boston. So subscribe, turn the notifications on, and let's go Knicks.